everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play Hellpoint. In the last episode, we explored some more areas of the Sun District that had been off limits to us earlier, the Ministry in particular. We also unlocked the Arisen Dominion, but we're not going to go in there quite yet, as the enemies therein are a little, I feel, too strong for us at this point. We created our infused column, finally, as well. And I think that about sums it up. In this episode, we're going to be going back to the embassy and looking for the INB credential key or something of that sort, so we can actually access a different area that we haven't seen, and I'll show you how the effigies work when we get there. I'll do a tiny bit of farming, assuming I'm able to survive it, to show you how we could get some Axions a little quicker. Anyway, let's get started with this, shall we? So we're just gonna go ahead and begin this. Oh, I guess we should do the standard thing I always like doing and show you guys at home what our current build is. Here we go. All right, and and by the way, has our column leveled up yet? Oh, the column only has one upgrade. Oh, that's interesting and kind of disappointing. I hope it's a damage increase it gets. So, if you guys have been unaware of what I'm talking about, on the weapon, on the lower side of this stat sheet, near the bottom of it, you have that meter. And as you can see from the Demon Scythe, it's completely filled. And each time you make it one of those breakpoints, you get something new from it. The Officer Glaive, for example, we've almost completely leveled. And the Demon Cannon has quite a few breakpoints also. But the column only has one. That's it. So I wonder what it will be. I've not used this weapon before, viewers, so this is going to be new for me. It's kind of disappointing, to be honest, though. I was hoping for some small incremental upgrades to help this weapon out. Alright, well, let's head to the embassy. I do like the moveset for this. Now, I don't know where on Earth this thing will be, but I'm positive that it is located someplace here where we missed it. So, to that end, we will start by... I mean, we gotta explore everything, because I don't know where it's located. But I've missed it. So let's check all these places. Again. Might as well keep trying to level up our weaponry. Okay. Oh, hello. That is something the other guy dropped. We didn't miss whatever that was. So is there anything in this room? No. Up here, none of those walls are secrets or can be destroyed, so not in this little office area. Might be in the hallway. We didn't really thoroughly check this. Alright, nothing over here. Nothing behind the pillar. I guess this one right here will kill this guy. Ho ho ho! That's nice. We can flip these guardians. That's nice. I like that. We can knock him on the ground. That's fantastic. We got this one's attention, so we'll deal with him now. Slightly better range because we kind of advance when swinging this weapon. Nothing on between those pillars. I'm pretty sure we've checked the hand here, but we'll check it again. Shield bash, okay. No! Woo! Slightly mistimed that. Oh! That feels good. That feels very good. that feels amazing. Just flatten it. That's incredible. This weapon, I'm guessing, has a good stagger chance, especially with the fierce attack. That's where we want to end up going. We won't go there yet until we find the key, though. That's a fish we're hearing. Alright, it's not out here. Did we... It's not one of the Kickstarter items, is it? So this game, it was a Kickstarter, by the way. So some of the, what I've been calling developer notes statements are probably actually Kickstarter notes that we find from people who back the game or were allowed to, like, leave a sentence or two here or there inside the station. There is a secret Kickstarter room you can access if you know the code to access it. It's this way, where we started from. I think it's right here. Welcome to Irid Novo. We hope your trip, or reintegration, went well. If not, we encourage you to notify the health department immediately. All custom forms have been filled out for you automatically. Please enter your personal ID to claim your belongings. So I don't know what this is. I could go and look it up, but no, we just won't bother. What I'm looking for was not a Kickstarter item. Like most Kickstarter stuff that was exclusive to Kickstarters that involves a code, someone usually leaks the code and then everyone just goes and gets the thing. I tend to feel, so I don't mind doing that. Or rather, when someone else does so whatsoever. For me, I've backed a few Kickstarters where things were exclusive to a Kickstarter and you had to back at a certain level to get the unique stuff. But then they just would eventually release it in-game for free. And I never really minded it so much. I get it. That's fine. But I won't myself use those things. I have respect, out of kindness to the players who can't get the thing, I don't mind it being given to them. But out of respect to the players who back the game on Kickstarter who were hoping for something exclusive, I won't, at the very least, record myself using any of the Kickstarter stuff. That was supposed to be like a small edge up, as it were. And I don't think any of the items are really required anyway that you get from the Kickstarter equipment. I think one of them is a shield, some Axions, and maybe a conductor. Where I think the things. Oh, he's not showing up today, huh? Okay, guess he's a random. We'll go this way. Remember, Tim, you're not just running through farming things. You're looking for something, which means that you need to whirl the camera around and see what it is you might have missed. Sorry, I'm instinctively in run around, be efficient, kill everything mode. It must be in this room. We can get up there via a different way. I'm pretty sure we didn't miss anything there, though. There's an item, I think, around here somewhere that requires some, it requires, though, the UV light, I think. So we're not supposed to be able to get that quite yet. And I remember accessing that locked area very early. It's not outside either. We don't have to go outside to get it. Sometimes your ranged weapon will fire an extra time. It seems to me like it's keyed off of sometimes your button press, not being pressed, but being released. Here. Was it? It's not something in the observatory, is it? Tim? Maybe? I don't remember it being like a secret area. I remember it being just out somewhere. But maybe it is? Let's kill the ranged guy again. I missed. That sucks. Oh! I think that's it. It's yellow, which means it's like a key. Or some sort of credentials or something, I think. Oh, I don't think I saw this when I was here last time. Okay, yep, that's it. That's what we want. The INB vault key. Right now to go back the way we came. We can heal at the breach. Assuming, of course, I don't die at this jump. Oh, we can't go back the way we came. Okay. So, let's talk about leveling, I guess, for a little bit, what the plan is. So, I'm thinking we're going to be putting points into life, stamina, and energy for a little while. I think the next 9 points have to go into those stats, 3 times each. And then we'll work on load for a little bit. I wouldn't mind getting my load to 50%. And of course, we're still wearing like kind of like light armor. I wouldn't mind wearing something heavier. Always awkward when I just barely miss him. Oh, no, you can't go this way either, Tim. That's a dead end that way. So I think the item we're going to get from the vault, I think is the... Oh, no, we can just get out. There we go. Oh, hold on. It didn't even have to be black hole hour for us to come here. That was just open. Okay, then... Oh, we can just take the elevator to leave. Okay, I'm guessing if you just kill the guy then, and then just come back here, you can get the conductor? Ugh. These aren't worth a lot of experience points, so we're not getting much for our column at the moment. We could teleport back here, obviously, but I don't want to have to fight the respawns again. And we need 7,000 now to level ourselves up. Okay. So, now to the vault. And I believe, once again, I think we get the Port Isidune key. Port Isidune is a bit tricky, but we don't want to, we can try exploring some of it, but I really just want to go there to show farming a little more how it can be effective with the effigies, especially against one particular enemy who is worth quite a bit and not too difficult to kill, assuming you don't let him hit you. Especially not eat you. Being eaten will be very bad. I think that's going to insta-kill us, especially when we level up the world. I see you. Attack you though through the wall. should use the gun. Yeah, we need a little bit of light here. Get our bones. If I recall correctly, we have to do this jump. That feels so good. And we don't want to go down there. Or fall, I'm sorry, we do want to go down there, but we don't want to fall down there. Might as well kill this one. Get some more experience for our gun. There was another game I played a long time ago that you had to level up your weapons. What was it called? You had to, like, enter the weapon and fight enemies in it to level them up. Desperia? It was like a Final Fantasy Tactics-like game. It had the penguins in it? What are they called? Prinnies? I think they were called Prinnies. They said dude a lot. Yeah, I think it was Despera? I like the idea there of that game. Alright, let's see what we've... Actually, this can't be a key. Right, I doubt it is. It's not gold in color. A healing proficiency. And a coin. Okay, useful, but not what I thought it was. Well, then I still can't show you what I want, because we don't have the key that I thought that was. Full key, tram activation, mystery credentials, arisen dimension credentials, key to digress. Yeah, it's not the key I thought it was. Alright, I apologize, viewer, for wasting your time. It's so good to have what we just picked up. I don't want to use it on our current health hypo. That will be stored for when we get a different type of healing item. Well, crap! Where is it then? Where's the key? Where's the key? We've pretty much checked all of this place, viewer. I guess we'll just have to end up at the port the normal way. Alright then, so much for that. I know it's here somewhere, I know it is! I know it is! Where could it be, Tim? It's not in the hallway, it's not in that back room, you don't have to go outside for it. It's not in the introduction rooms. It's not in the Kickstarter chamber. It's not in the room with the elevator. That's the entire embassy. Is there another secret door? I can't think of it. It's not in the observatory. Well, let's go back there. And quickly look around? Is there anything I missed? I mean, there's a few items we can't get. Up there, for example, we're not allowed to get what's up there. You're able to access Port Isidune, which is right there. You can access that from this side with a key, which I've had at this point in the game. Viewer, I may decide to off-screen play a little bit to find it, though I will do that in the, between this episode and the next one. So I suppose in the meantime, let's just keep playing the game as we would normally do. So, we'll go back to the Son District. Oh, I don't know, by the way, if you can attack the Architect or not. I imagine you can, because it's a Souls-like game, this. And they always let you kill NPCs in games. But we're not going to do that to him. Alright, so we have the tram activation key. Is this the tram here? There is a tram here, it looks like. Let's see if we can take this anywhere. It looks like also there's another path down this way. Since we're right here, let's check the tram. Nothing on the other side of it? Nothing on the other side of it. Oh, wow. So this leads to Port Isidune. Okay, that's good to know. We went around for all that, looking for the other access for no reason, apparently. And it puts me where I want to be, also. Okay, perfect. So far, viewer, we have seen two different types of enemies. We've seen demons, and we've seen other dimensional creatures from like the void or something. There's a third faction, and they are here. There are 3 bosses, and I believe they each represent one of these different factions. Danger axe. Okay, so we can't unlock that. I don't remember what each faction is in particular called. Undaring Effigy. Okay, I plan on using that right here. We're gonna fight the creature I've been talking about first, once, on this difficulty. Then we're gonna up the difficulty and try it again. There it is, over there. There's a breach, though, first that I want. Up here. And we might as well open up the port, to the other side of Port Isidune. Thank you, players. Appreciate you. There's a coin here as well. We'll take that. First Fool's Head. I think it's a caster item. Oh, or it's not. Is it an offhand? What is that? Is it a weapon? No. What? Where is it? It's not a module. It's not a heal item. Sorry, I need to know what this is. Oh, it's a schematic. Okay, it's a schematic is what we picked up. I thought we picked up the actual item itself. Okay, let's synchronize to the breach here. Or stabilize it. Sorry, not synchronize this one. So it's right next to the observatory, so we do not need to synchronize this one. On that note, we'll go and open up the way to... Oh, actually, no. We'll do that later when we are leaving Port Isidune. I don't want to be here quite yet. Or rather, I'm sorry, I want to be here, but I don't feel like fighting the things here yet. I want to have a little more life first before I do so. Having a faster reaction speed, so having a lighter load would be useful. Although I don't know if we'll ever be able to get... It's going to be like 20 levels of load, so I can fast roll again. Should you fall prey to your appetites, we have a deal to offer you. A little hint as to the faction's ideology here. Freight credentials required. Alright. Let's fight the thing. These creatures are made of flesh and pretty horrific looking. But they're not like what you would expect demons to be like. We're not sure about each other. I missed. I hate just barely missing. Which I did again. Oh, that was super lucky. That could have killed us right there. That's its grab. Come on! Tim, you're just... You're mis-timing it. 2,000 Axions. Now, if we take a single one of those hits, I think, in the hard difficulty level, I think we're dead. Or we're very close to it, so I gotta be better than this. Now, what I used to do then was this. And he'll have respawned. This is why I thought earlier it was just running back to the breach and touching it. Because I remember being able to do this over and over and over again and get quite a bit of Axions. We'll kill him one more time on normal. And then I'll up the difficulty. We'll try to kill him 2 or 3 times on the increased difficulty. I'll have to be a lot better, though. We can't let ourselves get hit even once. And then we'll reset it back to normal. You'll get to see how effigies work. And that should do. I hate myself. Missed again, just barely. This is bad, Tim. Okay, we can't use that one. I'm just missing it way too much. And that was really dangerous. We can't combo him. Has to be singular hits only. Oh, it looks like there's an item hidden behind those crates, by the way. We'll try getting it after we kill him here, if we can kill him here. Faster attack weapons are better against this creature, and they are vulnerable to induction damage as well. Everything here take extra damage from fire, so you want to hit him with as much fire as you can. As agreed, the Soul Kitchen is taking place this evening. What a horrible night to commune. That sounds awful. What is a Soul Kitchen? Is that really... I guess people were indeed eating other people's souls or sacrificing them to demons or something of the sort here? It's probably not going to save us, but I'll up our life once here. Okay, so to make the world more difficult, we need to polarize it. We can use a effigy for this. The entire world, all of it, the bosses, all the little grunts we've been killing, will all now be a higher rank. So now we are in New Game Plus. We could use another daring effigy to up the difficulty again and again. You can keep using them to make it as difficult as you like. Upper left-hand corner of the screen, look under our map, and you will see that it now has a number 2, the second time through the game, or level 2 world. Let's see how much damage we do to this thing now. Oh man, that's that will kill us. That will absolutely kill us. Yeah, he's on fire. The more fire you put on him, the more damage over time it takes. When we are picking up our weapon, like from after that swing, we do not get, we can't interrupt that animation. Axions for that. With a good induction conductor and like putting it in like an officer's glaive, I was able to increase the difficulty of this fight to level 4 and still reliably kill it. It would take a while, but it's the attacks you can kind of feel when you should be making your swings. Now, once again, everything in the world is like that, so I don't want to... Some of the other creatures here are nowhere near as easy as that, and they give far less experience points. Like that guy over there. He will be much tougher for us to kill, and he'll kill us so quickly if I mess up my dodges, and he's a tough one to fight. So we're just going to reset the world, and we'll kill that thing 1 or 2 more times, and then we'll reset the breach again. We'll reset the world back to normal. And I guess we'll keep leveling life. Oh, you know what? We can just do this again. We're very close to leveling ourselves up again, so let's consume some Axions. We'll get rid of all the small ones. That should do it, and we'll take life up again. It's also a good way to level up your weaponry, I think. Maybe? Alright. Again, as long as I got the timing down and I'm not greedy, we should be able to do this. That's his grab. He's stretchy, as you can see. So he has a deceptive range on his attacks. Oh, did he drop something? He did. Let's grab those Axions. 1,111 is not bad for killing him. That's a nice drop when we occasionally get it. Okay, so stamina next. I said 3 points of health, 3 points of stamina, 3 points of energy is what we want to do. Maybe we'll kill this guy until we get all of that, and then we'll reset it back to normal level. We might be able to actually explore Port Isidune, but it's going to be tricky. There's a few other areas we can be in first that won't require as much focus as this place does. No, Tim! Holy crap! Why did it not grab me? It should... We were, I guess, in an animation that gives us iframes there, and are too close to it. I was greedy and went for the big attack. Always nervous, viewer, when he goes for the grab. This is what I intended to do when I wasn't able to beat the Arisen Congregators. But I could not find the key to access Port Isidune from the other side. So we would have had to have... Now we're defeating him as we're... have access to this guy as we would normally... well... are supposed to have, I suppose, is a proper way to phrase it. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. We need to reset the world. Or the enemies. We need to respawn the enemies. There's no reason not to level ourselves up. Grab a point of stamina. And we'll take energy up 3 times next. The more I'm playing this game, the more I'm remembering a few things. I remember the amount of damage increase you get for raising the stats associated with your weapon. I remember it dropping off really quickly in the game, such that I actually didn't really level my combat stats, like strength or reflex, very much. I instead preferred leveling the conductors. I mean, a few points here or there is still good. You were a little too quick there. Our demon cannon level. We'll take a look back at the breach. Alright, energy's next. And our weapon fires a single heavy stake launcher. So now we have a new option for our ranged weapon. I guess we can give it a try? I think it changes the way the weapon fires without me having to hit a special button for it. But I might be wrong about that. We'll find out right here. Yes, it does. Oh, okay. This is what the whatchamacallit uses. So, it's a better, more accurate weapon. Better? It's more accurate because it fires a single beam. Oh, Tim! But I'm not gonna have problems shooting it because of how big it is with the shotgun blast. Alright guys, I think it's enough farming. I could easily stay here all day for a few hours and just put a podcast on and just kill it over and over and over and over and over again for some easy actions to make myself way higher level than I have any right to be to fight the rest of the creatures a year. But we will not do that. Alright, that will be maybe one more time and we'll level up one of our conductors. I think we'll do that. And then the rest of the game, on the difficulty level it is arguably supposed to be. may, later, depending if you guys care or not, come back here and do this again. But it would be off-screen. Good enough. Good enough. We'll reset the world, and then we'll go back to the observatory. So that was polarizing. Obviously, recessing sets the world back a single level. At this point in the game, I could probably leave it at rank 2 for all the content we had already done. Since you get quite a bit more Axions from all even the husks that we were fighting earlier. But we'll play the game through on this setting. A martial melee conductor. What is that? All of our conductors and what have you should be over here somewhere. Equip on a melee weapon and upgrade station. Adds the stealth ability based on strength and reflexes. So that's not for us. We don't. So we may want. How can I show this? Oh, I almost forgot. There are, by the way, there are emotes, of course, in the game. I forgot all about them. There's a way to see how your stats impact you. Let's see, is it this? Here we go. So... Oh, no. Okay. That's... I thought for some reason reflex increased the speed at which we swing, but that's not the case. And Foresight says it's used for, for catalyst and is requirement for certain pieces of equipment. Our demon cannon is not a catalyst, but still needs Foresight to be used. All right. Let's not die here, Tim. There was another game I played where it had, like, fleshy growths like this in corrupted areas. I think it was called Aquaria. It was like a Metroidvania where you played I don't want to call her a mermaid, but some sort of, like, siren? I remember her singing. It was a long time ago that I played it. That was a fun one. I wonder if it still holds up today. Alright, first we should connect to this so we don't start over in Port Isidun. And now we'll go ahead and level up a conductor. Oh, we can probably level up both. So if we level up our strength conductor, we gain 2 more points in our column. So we'll do that. And if we level up our scythe, we gain 2 more points with it as well. do it? It did not do it. All right. So what's next? So let's go... Let's go back to the San District. And from here, instead of now taking the tram, we'll travel all the way down that one tunnel we had seen and see where it takes us. And I'm just going to check, but to my knowledge, we cannot access this yet. Maybe the elevator reacted... No, I don't think, Tim, that was the elevator that takes you to the eyes. Yeah, we can't access this yet. I'm missing something else. I don't know where it could be. It feels like I've clearly missed something else in this area, too, now. A part of me feels guilty whenever I do any sort of exploration or farming off-screen, because I want you guys to experience the game in its fullest. So I think only once, though, like in Dark Souls, did I do that when I was farming the... What were they called? The armor shards? Whatever they were? Down in the swamp? Killing the leeches down there. I did all the rest of it off screen because I just felt too guilty having you guys watch me do that and not having anything to talk about. Here, it would be exploring to see if I missed anything, and I would do that off screen if it's okay with you guys. But I'll wait until I get some input from you guys before I decide if it's okay or not. We cannot make that jump. That is death if we try jumping down there. There's nothing hidden on the other side. Feels like this is where another whatchamacallit would show up, another tram. And we'll be over there once again a little later. Running along, I think, those platforms. I don't remember any of the writing, so I couldn't tell you what that says. There being tricky jumps here. Oh, that was really close. Not having a fast roll means I think we don't jump quite as far either. There's no reason to fall down there. Oh, I missed. I missed. I missed. I jumped a little too soon. I remember dying here frequently. Okay, well, we'll try this again. The good news is we only have our doppelganger, and we could ignore it, I suppose, but we should try killing it. It's as strong as us, though. It is literally a copy of us. So as we get stronger, it gets stronger. It's usually out here. But if I don't see it, we will just push on. And I do not see ourselves, so we'll just push. Easy enough to get back to where we were. So if we were for Dark Souls games, I have only played Dark Souls 1 And this game. I think I own a few games like this, but these have been the only ones I've played. I think... What's the game called? I don't think I can pronounce it. Nioh, I think, is the title of it. Nioh? Nioh? I think it's a game like this. I never played it. I've owned it for years. I've never fired it up. I own Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, but I've never played those either. Oh, our Axions are on this side. Yeah, they need more of a running start. We just did a walking jump there. Wonder what purpose this room served. There's so many rooms I don't understand why they're here. What is this? What was this? Maybe this was some sort of security point? They would post guards here or something to check people going back and forth? Between that area we had just been in? Arcology. Alright, we'll go back to arcology. That is death. There's nothing behind us. This would call the elevator down to us, but it is already here. Elevator is now online. Oh, okay. So, okay. Maybe this would activate the area we just came from, back in whatchamacallit? But we can take this elevator up from here, I think. Let's go to the second floor. Feels like we're back at the main thoroughfare for arcology. We are not! This is different. I can't tell if we can fall down there or not. No, there's glass on top. Where did you come from, sir? Or demons. We should come up with names for all of these. Infernals? We'll call these... No, demons are fine. Demons, interdimensional creatures, or other dimension for the creepier creatures. The tentacle monsters. And then the fleshy things, I guess we'll just say they're from the abyss or something. That, when we open it, we have to go over... Oh, maybe it's behind, over to our left. Is it? I want to say this opens somehow. That opened, I think, a spot across the way there, or over in that direction. it's only open for a very limited time. Let's clear the enemies out of here first, so I'm not distracted. You're very reminiscent of Doom 2016, this, where, like, these creatures set up some sort of altar and have a bunch of worshippers nearby with a shepherd watching over them. That is not a good amount of damage. These things are resistant to induction. Here he comes. Victim headgear. And if we press this, what happens? Actually, let's look at this sign again. Maybe we have to go upstairs? Is what that's hinting? I do tend to trust the player's symbols here. Nah, nothing up here opened up. Oh, it is over here. Oh, okay, I see what we do. We have to leap over the ledge. We can't be running around like this. Oh, secret wall. I recognize it right here even without the player's guide to help us. Oh, but this one doesn't open apparently. Okay, it's, back here somewhere. $3,333 Axions, and... Oh... I remember at the end of this, there's a pit, but you just die if you fall down it. So we will be teleporting back. Can't see? We'll risk this. Okay, didn't die. Ooh, a coin behind us. Clever, clever. The Sentinel outfit. The white guards we had seen. Energy resistance, radiation resistance, weighs more as well. I'm not willing to equip even more weight. And every bit of it weighs more. My memory seems to be wrong. feels safe to me. Oh, we're back here again. Alright, let's double check here really quick to make sure we didn't leave, like, a coin lying around. We did. We won't find all the coins, viewer. We're just not going to. But we will take them if they're in the area. There is a demon here. He's guarding something, so we'll fight him. Whoa! What was that trick? He's trying to get back to heaven. No, sir. No, hell drags you back down. Predator human armor. I think this is cognition again. Reflex and cognition for this. Not for us. A breach, we could use the healing, so let's go ahead and synchronize ourselves. Or rather, stabilize this. This one is kind of out of the way. I'm tempted to synchronize here. No, we won't. What a miraculous process. Crafting such bizarre instruments with only a fragment from a cosmic entity. Now we can truly commune with the divine. What a time to be alive. I'll be working at the Ostigo mansion, facing Alma Mater, in the highest room, yet without a view. I think that's actually here. And I think we can turn in boss craftable items to get specific pieces of gear. That is not death. But before I go exploring, why don't we consume a little more, a few more Axions and just infuse ourselves, since we're right here. I'm assuming we need some. We need 3,000. We'll consume one of those 3,333s. And just enough. Let's think. So a point of strength gives us one more point of damage, and foresight does nothing. I load 68%. It's going to take so much effort to get that lower, but we're going to try. Or will you? Maybe we just put more points in life and stamina and energy to start? Or continue? Yeah, one more point in each of these. Health. Then we'll do load about 6 or 7 times. And then we'll start leveling our strength and what have you once or twice. Yes, Travis, that is a skull. That is an appropriate symbol to place near a skull. Is another skull. Thank you. I appreciate that. There he is. Hello, sir.
Trechować, wyrczeć.
Ah, so you found me.
Wyrnie zumdrze.
Now what? Will you execute me here and now? Or take me away to be tortured?
I więż bakuś.
So which is it? Why do they want you dead?
Parszawy
Well,
deń.
that depends upon which group you're referring to.
Nie szamuj do wejle.
Nowadays, everyone eats their own. Quite literally.
Wąż gadyczny wer.
I delve into occult sciences, as did all my forefathers before me.
Wycie też wejle.
These are dark times, but I am one of the few who benefit from it. Oh, we must have something we can turn into him for some reason. I don't know what we'll get. Well, why not? Perhaps we can find some use for this fragment. I'll leave you alone. Okay, no, we don't have a boss fragment, so we could not offer him anything. You can kill him. I think I've done so once. When I was just like, I'm gonna kill everybody. But I don't remember what he drops, if anything. Another mind vessel. White tampering. Okay, if we didn't have it before, we could have gotten it up here. How about that? There was, though, nothing else up there. But it's good to know he's here. Although I already knew he was here. So that's a transition over there. There will usually be a breach on the other side of every type of transition. So we should go over there and take a peek. And see where we end up. Nothing up there, right? These are actual, I'll call them bookshelves, although they certainly don't look like they're holding books, but something else instead. We'll be at a library later on, effectively, and some of these will contain more lore for us, and explain some of the history of what happened and what the project actually was. Right, there's the stairs on that side. Viewer, it is gorgeous outside today. It's like 50 and a nice, strong, kind of warmish breeze. But I got only 2 hours of sleep last night. I'm going on absolutely nothing but coffee and fumes. So I can't enjoy being outside walking in this wonderful fall weather. Don't be like me, viewer. If you can get some sleep, do it and go out exercise. The Alma Mater Atrium. I guess we can probably handle Alma Mater. A bunch of new enemies are going to be here. And okay, and we'll clear this in the next episode. I think this one's a good one to also synchronize. It is some distance away from most of the other ones we've been at so far. Let's take a quick peek around. Oh, so a tram showed up very briefly. I need to know if on the other side of that there's a giant stairs, that wall, those doors there. If there is, then yes, I want to synchronize this breach, because I'll be back here once or twice. Alright, well anyway, let's stop here. So thank you all for watching, and I will see everyone in the next one. Take care, everyone.